our last Friday Talk video, I said that trading dreams die in the after hours. And that's because most people, they show up to the live market, they put the work in, but they don't put the work in after hours. Many of our mentors have said that the real work is done after hours. Now, I didn't define dream, and most people don't ever talk about dreams and visions when it comes to trading. And this is very important. Everything that we accomplish in life can be accomplished much faster, bigger, and better if we have a vision. You should have a vision for your future. Why? Because vision controls our choices. Vision gives us discipline. When we have a vision of where we want to go, we will automatically find out what we need to do. Just think about it. The person that has no vision for their life, they're just drifting. But the person that has vision, they live a very narrow life. They live a very focused life. Decisions are simplified. For example, one of my mentors, he just became a market wizard. Jack Swagger wrote a series called Market Wizards, and he was young enough to read the first book that was ever written. And he read that book, and eventually he became a market wizard. He became one of the top traders at his firm. I too, before I had payouts, before I had subscribers, before I had anything that I have materially, I had a vision. That vision then simplified things for me. Before I had payouts, I had them in my vision board. Before I met some of the top traders as my mentors, I had them in what I call Goat Mountain in my vision board. Before I have some of the things that I have materially, I had them in my vision board. The vision that you have for your life will help you gain discipline, and it will simplify your decisions for you. Now, what is your vision for yourself as a trader? Me, I have the top of the Kinfo leaderboard. That's one of my next accomplishments. Now, what will that do for me? That will give me discipline. And what is discipline? Discipline are imposed limits that you have on yourself to reach a higher goal. You have external discipline, and then you have internal discipline. A person that is focused on their goal, they don't need someone else to come and impose external discipline on them. If you focus on your goal, you look at your goal once in the morning, once at night to be a trader, what you want to be as a trader, you will start to self-impose limits. I wake up at 5 a.m. or before that every day to trade the pre-market. Why? Because some of my best momentum trades, they appear in the pre-market. But what does this require for me to get 7, 8 hours of sleep? I have to go to sleep early. I can't be in the bed scrolling, doom scrolling. Oftentimes I may get to sleep before some of my family members. This is self-imposed discipline because I want to reach the top of that Kinfo leaderboard. I want to make 8 figures as a trader eventually. Now, let me ask you, what is your vision for yourself? What does that vision require from you? If you have no vision for yourself as a trader, pause this video and start to write down what you want to see from yourself as a trader. What is your someday goal? And you can work backwards. Look at your someday goal. What is your someday goal? Is your someday goal to be a 7 or 8 figure trader? Okay, what do you need to accomplish in the next 5 years? In order to do that, what do you need to accomplish in the next year? In order to do that, what do you need to accomplish in 6 months? In order to do that, what do you need to accomplish this month? In order to accomplish your monthly goal, what is your weekly goal? In order to accomplish your weekly goal, what is your daily goal? In order to accomplish your daily goal, what do you need to do right now? This is the type of discipline and focus that's required to reach higher goals. All the great athletes, we like athletes, we listen to athletes. We listen to the trading interviews. Why? Because we're inspired by not only what these traders have accomplished, but the amount of discipline that they've had in order to accomplish those things. So I say this to you now. My last directive. Number 1, create a vision for yourself. The vision will simplify your life. It will dictate your decisions and eliminate distractions. Somebody says, hey, you want to go out, be up until 11, midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. before the next trading day? Absolutely not, because I'm on my way to becoming an 8-figure trader. If somebody says, hey, you wanna go out and drink, smoke in a way that will cause you to get hungover and not be able to be focused for the trading session? Absolutely not. I'm on my way to being an 8-figure trader. Hey, what's going on the weekend, man? You always working? Yeah, I'm working on the weekend. I'm watching tape. I'm watching the level 2. I'm rewatching trades. I'm doing a zillion playbacks. Why? Because I'm going to be an 8-figure trader, and this is what's required. Now, this urgency that's required. Why? Because we're all gonna die. I'm turning 36 years old this year. I've accomplished a lot by the mercy of God, but I still have things that I wanna accomplish. Now, why is now the time? Because the harsh reality is we can't slow down time, and without intentionality, we will face a lot of detours. Everybody wants to invite you into their thing. Everybody wants to use you, especially if you're productive. But if you wanna reach your goals, then you have to live with intentionality and you have to live with urgency. So what does that mean? What's the last message here? Some people that are in your life are unnecessary. They're distractions. Social media, some of the things you watch every day, some of the things that you give your attention to every day are distractions. Just imagine, if you watch 3 or 4 hours of Netflix every day, why not watch 2 hours of tape, of film? On the weekend, if you're binge watching 10 hours, 12 hours of a Netflix series, why don't you watch tape instead? The time is now. And in order to hit the big goals that you have to keep that vision in mind. So drop in the chat a fire sign. Speak your vision, manifest it in the chat. I'm curious to see where you all want to go. As I mentioned, before I had payouts, they were in my vision board, and then I had payouts. Before I met some of my mentors, I had them in my vision board, and then I met my mentors. Before I accomplished certain material gains, buying cars, a house, being married, having children, they were in my vision board. Before I went to certain places around the world, Dubai, China, Kazakhstan, Russia, Belize, all these different places, I had them in my vision board. Your vision is important, and it will impose discipline on you. If you have no vision, you will continue to overtrade, over leverage, get out of the trades that you need to be in. Your playbook is a micro vision. So the larger vision is where you want to go. I want to become an 8-figure trader. Now I need a playbook that's a micro vision of what I need to see in the market. Today we had FRTG. FRTG, I was there waiting at the desk, 5:30 a.m., did my prayer, I'm sitting at the desk, and then boom, FRTG pops up and runs. But I wouldn't be able to attack it unless I had the vision beforehand to see what I want to see. I see my micro pullback setups there. I see what I need to see on the tape. I see what I need to see on the level 2. I see the volume that I need to see. It had a catalyst that it's reacting to 2 days ago. The playbook is a micro vision. And if you need help with your playbook, click the link in the description and I will help you out. I didn't even mean for that to be a plug, but I have a full system that I can help you with. And you can be like some of the students who've accomplished 5 and 6 figures. Otherwise, stay motivated, grind this weekend, watch the film, put some work in, and create your vision if you don't have it. If you want to see one of my best videos on price action, volume, and order flow, click the link in the right-hand description.